10 years ago, or a decade, however you would like to call it, the first GTA 5 trailer was posted on the internet. And back then I was still in school. I was over at a friend's house. We were playing Call of Duty. I think it was World at War. And we all gathered around the PC to have a look at the GTA 5 trailer. And we were all pretty fucking amazed. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play that shit one day. And here I am, 10 years later, finally getting my hands on the game. A lot has changed within 10 years. If I really think about it, I went from being a kid when I first saw the game to finally finishing school, finishing college, or being a grown adult who has to work and shit. Hell, I'm not even friends with the same people I was friends with when I first saw the damn trailer. A lot has changed within 10 years. But GTA, somehow, it's like a cockroach, in a nuclear fucking explosion. Somehow it survived for 10 years. Little Rockstar just kept the fuck on life support. And I finally get to play it. Can't believe it took me 10 years to get a PC that could run it. Now, this isn't exactly my first time playing GTA. When I was in college, I did play GTA 5 on my laptop. Except back then I had to use a fuck ton of mods and shit which made the game playable on my laptop, so yeah, it doesn't really count. I did not exactly get the full experience of playing a GTA 5 game. But now I can comfortably run it. I've been playing the fucking game for 2 days, so welcome to my official review of the GTA 5 game 10 years later. Better late than never, am I right, boys? So the normal way I would play a GTA game would be getting a trailer and getting all the cheats for the game. But for the first time in my life, I wanted to, you know what, let's keep the fucking cheats and the trainers off to the side. I want to experience the game the way it's supposed to be. No cheats, no easy way out. I want to fucking play the game the way Rockstar intended it to be. This would come to bite me in the ass bit later on, but yeah, let's get started with the storyline. Let's see it. So I got a cracked version of the game. Now I do own a legitimate copy, I do, but with the fucking internet I have, you can't pay me to download the legitimate copy from Epic Game Store, okay? I went on to Fit Gallery Packs and I got myself a compressed version of the game. There's no way I'm downloading the legit version. That it took me 5 days. It took me 5 fucking days to download 40 GB version of GTA 5, okay? Yeah, there's no way I was gonna download the legit version anyways. There is a 50, I think it's a 500 grand or 50 grand bonus you get if you have the pre-order bonus. I don't fucking know anyways. I had that since it was a cracked copy. So yeah, I decided to buy myself something nice, right? I had like 500k sitting in the bank. So I go on this website, I buy myself a nice sports car. And I'm driving this baby all over the fucking city, right? And I had to go to a mission with Michael. Now, see, this was my understanding, right? My main vehicle, no matter what happens to it, it's always back at the garage. So a sports car that I purchased would end up back in its garage, would it not? That was my mentality when I went to this mission with the sports car. I finished the mission, poof, the fucker is missing. I don't know what happened to it. I go on Reddit to check out what's up. Turns out it's a fucking thing that just happens in the game. Rockstar never patched the damn thing. So now I'm down 30k. I only got to drive this car once. So that is my first initial experience with GTA 5. I lost 30 grand. Later on, I'm doing these Lester missions, right? And I start noticing this boy talking about stocks and shit. And I remembered, oh yeah, there's stocks in this game. I saw it on the websites and shit. So I go around fucking around with the stocks. I don't know jack shit that's happening. By this point, I've finished like 50% of all Lester missions. So I go on YouTube and I'm like, yo, how to money invest GTA 5. Turns out you're supposed to invest in this before doing these fucking Lester missions where you assassinate people, right? But I already did it. So now I have this like 50% completed save file. And I just know that I would have made so much more money and I already know this, so now I know that I need to make this money back, but there's no way to do that. So I'm gonna have to finish this game 100% and then start all over again. And on my second run, do all this stock trading and shit. Now, I learned my lesson. I'll do more research next time. The other thing that really amazes me is the fucking graphics, man. Holy shit. Like, I'm not playing on the maximum graphics. I only have a 1050 Ti. So I'm not getting the best graphics out there, but I am still completely amazed by it. Like, the vegetation and shit. Like, sometimes I just, when I'm not playing the game, but I'm still in the game, like when I'm not doing the missions and shit, I just drive around. It's so peaceful. Like, I just like to drive around the city. Like, not even just, like, I go on the fucking highway and I'm just driving, right? I'm listening to music and I'm driving. Like, I have the self-radio thing on. No, I don't have a problem with the music that GTA 5 already has built in, but I kind of like to enjoy my own music. And this is where the next thing comes in that I really fucking love about the game, right? The fucking world building in this game is so fucking amazing that they went out of their way to have these ad breaks in your own radio station shit, right, where you can put your own music and shit. And it's just non-stop them roasting me, calling me a pirate for getting this music in there, because even Rockstar knows that there's no way for me to get music into this folder unless I'm pirating that fucker. And then it's like, oh, you're such a fucking narcissist, you think you're fucker. It's fucking amazing, bro.
Self Radio is like a piece of gum that you chew for hours, and it gets blander and blander, and you realize it's all your fault.
Your music is better than everyone else. Music, your music. Because you're better than everyone else. It's music we know you're going to like because you own it. Well, you stole it. Self Radio. Why experience new things when you can make it all about yourself?
I'm better than you.
Self Radio. Think everything revolves around you?
I love myself.
It does. Self Radio takes you to a new place. Your inflated ego and ideas of good music. Self Radio.
The first time I heard that radio station go off, I was genuinely like, what the fuck? I was impressed, amazed, caught off guard, and a little fucking irritated because I was getting called a narcissist simply because I don't want to listen to half a decade old music. The music is still fucking amazing. Okay. I almost forgot the radio station. So get this. You do a heist or something big in the storyline, right? And then you're on your way back to your safe house. You're in the car. You listen to the fucking radio. And then the radio people are talking about, they are like reporting on the news on the shit that you did. So now you're feeling like you're affecting the shit, like the shit that goes into ouch, I hit my finger. So now you're feeling like, oh shit, the shit that I do is impacting this little sandbox world that I'm living in. So it doesn't like feel as insignificant as shit did back in the old GTA games. Like, it makes the world feel so much more real and immersive. And this is also another thing that totally caught me off guard. When I first heard it, like, I was just chilling there on my way back home, and here's this guy on the radio talking about the shit that I did, and yeah, I was like, well, fuck, that is pretty fucking cool. Also, with the driving, I don't know what it is, but I seem to enjoy the driving in GTA 5 a lot. Like, I enjoy driving in GTA games in general, but the driving in GTA 5 seems, I wouldn't say realistic, but it's really fucking immersive. Like, whenever I crash, I can literally fucking be like, holy fuck, I'm gonna crash, I know I'm gonna crash. There's like this split second where sheer panic comes in, right? Like, I'm speeding, I'm not looking where I'm going, someone comes from a side of the road, he's gonna crash into me, I'm gonna crash into him, I know I'm gonna crash into him, he's just speeding there, it's too late for me to slow down, the crash is gonna happen, and there's this like sheer fear of knowing, oh fuck, I fucked up, I'm gonna die. and I'll be here fucking clenching my ass like, oh no, it's a real crash. And then after the crash, I'll have to take a moment to like, adjust myself, ground myself and everything, be like, okay, I gotta assess the damage on the car, is everything okay? Like, the driving is immersive. Every hit I take, when I'm in the zone of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go for a nice drive, I'm gonna speed around listening to music. I'm not talking about doing missions and crash, I'm talking about like when I'm just in the fucking zone, just doing my own thing, driving around, having fun. When something, in those moments, the driving is really fucking immersive. Also, can we talk about how fucking alive the city is? Like, okay, so nighttime, Los Santos, it's raining. Holy fuck, the atmosphere is absolutely amazing. It looks like it. I look at the world and I feel like this could be a real place. You know what I mean? There's like these little details, like trash on the road or cats. Also, there are birds in this game. I never noticed. Apparently deers too. But yeah, there's like animals and shit. And I really fucking enjoy playing the game. Also, yeah, let's talk about the fucking characters. I fucking hate Lamar. So, with the characters in, let's compare this to another franchise of games that I really like to play. I fucking love Call of Duty, right? But I don't play Call of Duty for the fucking story. I don't care about the characters in Call of Duty. I simply can't care about the characters in Call of Duty, okay? They are all just nameless people that I shoot and whatnot. In GTA 5, you will find me in GTA 5, you'll find me road raging. I remember the mission where I'm supposed to be going with Lamar and we are stealing a car and shit. It was pretty early in the game. I remember fucking yelling at Lamar like, this dude can't drive on the road clearly. How am I supposed to follow him? He's driving like a crackhead. And like I genuinely feel hatred towards the characters. It's like a real person, With usual with other games, I don't care enough about the other characters to hate them. With GTA, it's like I have an emotion for all these characters. They annoy me. I feel annoyed. We do a job together. I feel accomplished. Like, I sort of, sometimes I'll be yelling at Trevor because he'll be roasting me and shit. I remember there was this one mission where I'm playing as Michael and I'm supposed to lift off the submarine. And I kept failing constantly and Trevor was just there bashing at me. And I was fucking yelling at Trevor like, yo bro, shut the fuck up. I'm doing my best out here. Like, I am completely immersed in the fucking character. And I haven't felt like that with a game, Never in a really long time. And the last time I felt like that was in GTA San Andreas. I fucking hated Big Smoke, man, the train shit. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, GTA 5, I'll give it a whopping 10 out of 10. Yep. Oh, no, fuck that, not 10 out of 10. There are some missions that I fucking hate, yeah. 7 out of 10.